10 must-know cake baking tips for beginners. Tip number 1. Let all the ingredients come to room temperature. Batter will mix best when all of the ingredients are at room temperature. Melted butter and softened butter are not the same. Cold butter will not mix well in a cake mix, and melted butter can have its own problems. When it comes to eggs, you don't want to leave them out for too long before using them, but letting them adjust to room temperature before mixing will help them blend with the other ingredients well. Tip number 2. Don't skip steps in the recipe. Each step has its purpose and is in the recipe for a reason. Make sure to follow all of them. Read the recipe before you start so that you don't find yourself missing key ingredients or required steps in the process. Tip number 3. Gather your ingredients and prep your kitchen. Take a look at the recipe and bring your ingredients out to your counter before you start. Having your ingredients, cake pans, bowls, and everything else you need sitting out in front of you will make the whole process much more efficient as well. Tip number 4. Preheat the oven. A lot of people question whether or not they really need to preheat the oven before putting food in. If you don't preheat, your cake will be baking at a lower temperature for the entire time your oven is heating up, and it may not cook well. Tip number 5. Use the right pan. With a wide variety of pans available, it can be difficult to choose the right one, but just do some research. Higher quality, non-stick or silicone pans not only mean easier release but also more even baking for your cakes. Try looking around online or in stores to find one that suits your needs.